Hey everybody, welcome to another tool discussion here, and I just wanted to show you uh, this new thing from Leatherman. Clean Contact Carabiner is what they're calling it. Basically, what the rest of the world has been calling these things is a COVID key. So I've been using one of these since the beginning of this whole thing starting, because I have like the unique situation where I work in secured buildings, and you can't walk 20 feet without having to go through another keypad and another heavy door. It's like, one, you walk 20 feet, then there's another one, and then another one, and another one. It just sucks pretty bad. So these things, I got to thinking that can't possibly be clean to touch. And then plus on top of all of this, I have always had OCD. I suffer from OCD. So if any good has come out of what has gone on recently is that I've always wanted something like this. I just didn't know I wanted it. And if you're like me out there, maybe you'll find some use in this. And this has got to be the best designed one that I have seen. Let's see here, the one that I was carrying before that I got cheap off of eBay is this one here. And I had been carrying this for quite a while. I was told when I purchased this that this was copper, and what this looks like to be in actuality is a copper coating over steel. I mean, if you look closely, that looks like a copper electrolysis type process over the top of a piece of steel, and then they cut this out with like a flow jet or something. So that's all this thing is, and you can see how it's designed, and I haven't been real happy with this. The doors that I have to go through are also very heavy. They're like really heavy, sturdy steel doors that you have to go through, and they take a little bit of oomph to move them. And when you would put your finger in this thing like this and yank back on a door to open it, it hurt my phalanges, but this one doesn't do that. I mean, you can grip it. It's got the jimping on the top. I just hold it like this, and I can pull back. I can pull from underneath to open drawers. It's got a more larger profile to hit the keypad buttons. So it's pretty nice. And then you can use it to hang things. That's another use for it. I use it to hang my lunchbox. When I'm eating, I'll stick this on the edge of whatever and put the straps of my lunchbox in here and just hang it. That's another use for it. I've been using this thing a lot, believe it or not. And as soon as I got the email from Leatherman saying that this came out, I ordered it immediately. And I've probably one of the first people to have it, and I've been using it pretty extensively. And I think Leatherman knocked it out of the park with the design of this thing. If you're in the market for one of these, and you know who you are, I mean, if you have ever wanted one of these, like when you walk up to a restaurant or you have to go into the post office or something like that, and you're not real keen on touching that door to go inside, you can just use this and yank it open. And the design of this keeps the door from slipping off. With this one, see how it's like arched right here? This would constantly slip off. So I would get the door partly way open, then slip off, and then have to grab it before it closed. This has never slipped off a door. This thing works really well. And then I went to Ace Hardware this morning to buy some screws, and I was able to hook underneath the drawers and pull them out. And yeah, I didn't have to touch anything the whole time I was there. I got to the money machine and was able to, do my business on the credit card machine and not have to touch it. It just, I don't know. For me, a guy who's got OCD, it's pretty handy. I don't want to make the video too long. It's made out of copper alloy. Its weight is about 2.5 ounces, so it's pretty stout for what it is. I mean, it's heavy duty. 3.5 inches long. Pocket clip is off of the P4 series, or the P series, or the free series, I should say. Same pocket clip, and that's how I carry it. I stick it in my pocket. I really like it a lot. But anyway, if you need one of these, this is the best one that I have found. So see if you can't get you one. It's really good. I'm not sure how many people know that this thing exists, but now you do. All right, so we'll talk at you later on the next one on That End.